Hello, my name's Fox9. So again, I'm with Fox. I'm gonna do the reaction to Epitaph Erased. Don't worry. Maybe the next video that's gonna come up probably like within a day or two after this one. But I just saw Kipo on Netflix. I think it just released. I'm not sure. I was watching Fire Force and I'm like, this is kind of boring. So I then went on Netflix and saw a colorful character, pink colorful character, where I'm like, okay, let me try this. Click that, found the goddamn best cartoon on Netflix. And I mean this a lot. Like, Voltron, pretty good, but there are some things that were bad. Like, Keith never really becomes the hero, never becomes the leader. They keep bringing Shiro back. She-Ra, Katra's the best character out of all of them, and it's kind of pretty much it. And even then, Voltron, it's alright. Some things are cool, but then I feel like there's some things that are lacking, and also they kind of fucked over one character like really badly at the end. And I'm not even talking about the character that died. I'm talking about the character they left behind. They fucked him over greatly. And then She-Ra, character design's not that great. Characters aren't that great, except for Katra. Yeah, but this is good. Hell, I knew this show was good the moment I saw the animation for water. When I saw the animation for water, I'm like, that's, if I'm remembering correctly, that is the animation for water from Avatar: The Last Airbender. If I remember correctly, I don't know who's in charge of this one. I think it's either the people who made Avatar: The Last Airbender, or it's the people who made Ben 10, like the original Ben 10, Man of Action. But I didn't see the Man of Action anywhere on there. Okay, so I think it did just release. Yep, series premiere today. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. So probably the day that you're watching this. But I'm trying to see who made. I can't tell. The animation is, if you liked Ben 10, the original Ben 10, or if you like the animation in the original Ben 10, which I loved and was one of the main reasons I left Ben 10 for so long after Alien Force. I'm like, the animation sucks. But the animation for this is so damn good. It's Avatar / that Ben 10 animation, and it's beautiful. The writing is good. The setup is great. I love it's a setup where it's a post-apocalyptic. It's what this is. It's Adventure Time if it had better animation. Mind you, I love Adventure Time. Marceline and Finn and all them are up there somewhere. I love Adventure Time, but this is adventure. Take Adventure Time, put it with Ben 10 animation or Avatar animation. I'll say Avatar animation because there's a lot of fluidity with a lot of it. I'll say Avatar animation, Adventure Time. Put them together as well as add some like really dark twists and stuff like that in there, while still keeping it light and also having Naruto no Taijutsu, which Kipo is really good at. But it's still in a fun character. This character is so goddamn fun. I love this character. I love Kipo because she. Let me just explain what the hell basically how the story takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. Like, literally shows like a nice city, and then just slowly shows 200 years later destroyed. Destroyed with like vines, leaves, everything. Like, I love that timeline. I'm literally playing through Nier Automata. Freaking great. I always love that time period where civilization like just fell over. During that time, Kipo gets knocked out of her basically vault, or burrow as it's called, by like water thing. You don't really know why. It's this pink girl, and she's like, okay, I'm stuck on the surface. I gotta try to find a way home. And basically, this pink girl goes through this wasteland of a city, trying to find her way back home, where she meets Wolf, this one other girl who has the kind of curly, like supposed to have curly hair, brown skin, curly hair. It's supposed to be curly hair, but it's really like that Rocket Power, like early 2000s kind of like curly hair, like Rugrats kind of curly hair, where it's like It's kind of blocky, but also still that. But she has this wolf skin. She's a freaking wildlife badass. She was raised by wolves, and I honestly don't want to give away like her big twist. You meet Benson, who's this. There's actually a good thing about that too. A good thing with him too, which Netflix tries to keep only 2 side characters, but they actually straight up say for this character what he is. But there's Benson. There's his bug friend. Forget his name, Dave. Dave. Where he has this whole thing where he's like a phoenix. He dies. He becomes a baby. Becomes a kid, teen, adult, mature, buff state, then old man, and then becomes a baby and just keeps repeating, like molting. And then you also have what was the pig's name? Damn it! What was the pig's name? Oh, they were gonna originally make this to a feature film. Oh, I'm so happy they made it. I'm so happy they made it into a show instead, because you get so much more. But yeah, basically they have to go through this destroyed city where there are mutants. There are mutant creatures called mutes. Obviously, little bug guy's a mute, but also like there's mutant gangs. Like there's a frog mafia. There's bikers. There's biker skunks. Was it biker skunks? There was biker skunks. There was aerobic raccoons. There are explosive punk honeybees. There's cowboy-esque snakes that are rockers. Forget that they're rockers. They play guitar. As well as lumberjack cats. Yes. As well as giant kaiju monsters like kaiju bunnies or super mute bunnies or super mute dogs. And there's also like this shadowy kind of like one animal that kind of rules behind the names named Charlemagne. And he has like this twisted plot for the humans and all this. It's so damn good. It's really good. And like basically you're following Kipo as they're going through this wasteland, trying to get her home or trying to find where her family and as well as the other people in the bunker or burrow have gone, while also all these animals are trying to get her basically so they can get the humans to give them to Charlemagne, because Charlemagne is collecting humans for a purpose. I just want to say that. And this is honestly the best DreamWorks one they have, because again, nothing against Voltron, nothing against She-Ra, nothing against She-Ra, but the thing is, like, Voltron, okay, good story up until the bits where they brought She-Ra back because he was popular, and they kind of threw Keith aside without letting him learn to be a hero, and they kind of just chucked him away. Like, that sucked. And they fuck over another character at the end like that. I'm still mad about that. Like, they just screwed him over. They just say, oh yeah, you die alone. The hell. But this guy who died multiple times, they should have been dead 3 seasons ago, has a happy ending. Screw that ending for Voltron. Or She-Ra, where it's the only good character is Catra. Everyone else feels like they're shoved up their ass with sparkles and sunshine. And mind you, I guess that's kind of the point, but still, it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel well written. Everything with Catra feels good. Everything with She-Ra herself and everything else just feels poorly done. I don't know. And even the character designs just look like bad Barbie dolls. I don't know. But this show does it better. You have great comedy. You honestly have awesome comedy where like there's gonna be a like epic fight. Main characters get thrown in the back of the car, tied up. Like, well, I thought that was gonna go a different way. Like stuff like that, or like a bit like there's some really like dark, and I mean dark twists in this, or like just dark things, or like Wolf. She gets this name because she has a wolf pelt that she wears. But you later on find out wolves are sentient. And mind you, I believe all animals are sentient in the sense that they all can feel. Yeah, that's the thing. But these are animals that can talk, who wear clothing, stuff like that. So she most likely killed this thing and wore its skin. Mind you, even on top of that, they never really say which wolf she skins and wears. Where you do see later on where she about her backstory a bit, but by God, like if that skin might actually be someone, and it's just like, oh, that's kind of fucking dark, but still kind of amazing. It has, like I said, it has the animation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I think is really what it's reminding me of. Animation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It has good imagination. It has good imagination storytelling behind it. The character like Kipo, she's super smart. She's super smart because her dad taught her all these things, but you do see where she's weak. You do see where she's not like an OP character. You have that she's not really even that much of a fighter until like maybe the very, very end of the show. And even then, that's what's something boosting her. And then like each character has their own thing. They work off of each other. They learn to be kind of like a family, especially Wolf and Kipo, where it's so good. It's what it reminds me of a lot too is probably Gurren Lagann. If you like Gurren Lagann, at least like the dynamic. Well, if you like the whole thing with like the brotherly bond between like Simon and Kamina, you're gonna love this show. Like if anything, it's the animation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It has the storytelling of Adventure Time condensed. So it's not like 3 seasons to get the actual story, but it's condensed into an actual season, which even then it leaves with an awesome cliffhanger. You going, what the fuck? And then you're like, yeah! It's so good. And then it ends with, it has like the relationships, the familiar relationships of something like Gurren Lagann. And it's beautiful. It's so good. And then there's even like a mystery behind everything where you have like very much like a Ben 10 kind of thing where it's like the mystery with the Omnitrix. What, like the first season of the Omnitrix, like what's with the Omnitrix? Like what is this thing exactly? Why does Grandpa Ben know about it? Why does he know about aliens or stuff like that? Like that stuff, like it has that perfect mystery setup. It has that perfect ideas of certain things, even though at some point I will say like certain things should have been kind of obvious, like why is she pink? Because mind you, I'll say that's even a good. Mind you, even like some characters should be like, why is that human girl pink? But on the flip side of that, like me when I first watch it, I'm like, okay, I guess people underground are pink. But then when you actually see the people underground, you're like, oh no, that's not the case. And it slowly sets up like Adventure Time. It gives you those little bits, those little pieces. It gives you that little bit of like what is going on. And I love that. That is good storytelling. That is grade A storytelling. That is how you slowly build up what's happening here. Or like, okay, if that's not how they look, but then what does that mean about this character? And it's good. It's good. I highly recommend it. Go watch it. It's 10 episodes, half hour each. It's so damn good. It is honestly the best thing that Netflix has made. Because again, Devilman Crybaby sucked. I maybe if I rewatch it, it'll be better. But I thought it sucked. These other DreamWorks ones, they're okay. They're okay, but by God, were they missing something huge? Or are missing something huge. This one, I honestly can say, has some great character designs, great storytelling, great animation, great hints at a bigger story plot developing. Basically, if you love Adventure Time, I recommend this. Because it's Adventure Time times 10. It's Adventure Time with great animation. Like, it's something that, it looks like something that should be on Cartoon Network during the early 2000s when Ben 10 was running. That's what it looks like it should be, and it's so, but mixed in with, like, I wouldn't even say Steven Universe. I only say that because I'm wearing this shirt because Kipo is pink. That's it. Even then, I'm pretty sure Kipo is probably going to be like an anagram for something later on. But I would definitely highly recommend this show. It's so damn good. Go watch it. Just go watch it. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll be watching Epitaph Erased probably later on today. And I'll probably be uploading a review probably the day after you see this. Hopefully. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Please check out my videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will. See you later. Go watch it. Please, by God, go watch it. I want to see a season 2.